Every restaurant owner wants to have their business featured on diners, drive-ins, and dives, don't they? Well, no. Keep watching to find out why you might want to steer clear of Flavortown. Many fans will attest to the fact that diners, drive-ins, and dives can be really fun to watch. Chef Guy Fieri visits different food establishments across the country with his team and tastes the chef's signature food. It's an extremely successful show with 34 seasons and counting. The show is such a huge hit that many fans have spent a lot of time working on different websites that keep track of all the restaurants featured on the show, making it easy to schedule a visit.
Oh, that's the bomb, dude. Seriously.
Filming the show is hard work. It takes at least 2 days to finish working on one episode for diners, drive-ins, and dives. Even before filming begins, business owners have to be willing to participate in meetings and engage in phone calls with the team behind the show. But according to some restaurateurs who have been featured on the show, it can be a daunting experience in unexpected ways. According to Twin Cities Business Magazine, some restaurant owners don't have a clue what they're getting into when they agree to work on an episode of Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives. While some establishments only have to deal with a little bit of food wastage and inconvenience, there are many eateries who end up suffering a lot more. This might be on account of the fact that several places which have been featured on the show run every day of the week and are open all day. Agreeing to work on the Food Network hit means that owners aren't able to escape some costs. The owner of the Northern Waters Smokehouse restaurant in Minnesota, Eric Gert, said, "I think the show cost us nearly $15,000 in wasted product and costs associated with cleaning." Another restaurant owner, Josh Toma, who is the man behind Smack Shack in Minneapolis, said that it cost him approximately $12,000 to be a part of Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives. Another glaring issue, many owners have to wait long periods of time to have their episode air on TV. This means that there is a bit of uncertainty for restaurateurs as they hope for the best. The goal is for each episode to be successful and for more customers to take an interest in the establishment. This may or may not happen, depending on the cost each business pays out to the time their episode premieres. While it may seem like a no-brainer that being featured on Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives can do wonders for an establishment and its profits, this isn't always the case. Some restaurants have been forced to close shop on account of eventually suffering heavy losses, despite being on the TV show. According to Flavortown USA, scores of eateries that once made an appearance on the show have now closed down for good. One of the restaurants that didn't make it was Fat Ones in Orlando, Florida. A disappointed visitor wrote on TripAdvisor that they specifically visited the restaurant because it was on Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives. The scathing review made their displeasure clear. It read, "Cheese sauce came out of a can and tasted like it and the other ingredients were at the same level. It could have been a good meal, but it wasn't even close." According to Reddit, the essence of an eatery is sometimes lost when they're featured on Diners, Drive-ins, and Dives. A fan complained that the show was simply not authentic in the way it portrayed restaurants and the food. They wrote, "Since Guy Fieri always praises every single food he tastes, I honestly thought that the restaurants he visited paid him to film and taste the food." Another Reddit user said they knew it was stressful for an unnamed restaurant and its staff members to be a part of the filming process. They wrote, "One of my friends was working when they came and filmed. She said that they took a lot of time to get just a few minutes of footage." And according to certain restaurant owners, working with Guy Fieri was an unfortunate experience, saying he was difficult to work with. They felt he simply acted nice in front of the camera and didn't care otherwise.
Just so you understand, to the rest of the world, 3 sandwiches is not normal. This is crazy.
You have to dip it in the syrup.
You dip this in the syrup.
Correct.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Mashed videos about Food Network shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.